inside row number 2 in the Mazer Group 35W, also
This
sponsored
video
by
production is
New
brought to
Holland
you by
Agriculture.
Pack N Away
The
Mobile
35W
Storage.
is
We
Wally
bring the storage
Butler.
unit to your door,
Outside in
pack
the
it at
Swan
your
Lake
place,
Auto Body,
and
car
store
number
it at ours.
43.
Pack N Away Storage is a division of Highway Number 1 Self-Storage. We are proud supporters of the number 2 NLSA Sprint Car and number 20X Modified.
And rounding out the field in the Pack N Away Mobile Storage Water Trucking. Car number 2, this is 3-time NLSA champion Roland Bernard in the 2-car. Pair of Henchcraft chassis on the back row. These cars powered by 1,000cc motorcycle engines. Most of them are GSXR 1000 Suzukis. They run Red River Co-op premium 91 octane fuel. These engines produce about 180 horsepower stock, and the cars weigh just 750 pounds. So these cars are the fastest cars at Red River Co-op Speedway, besides the full-size sprints that only come here once a year. Wally Butler, the early leader, but a yellow flag coming out, so I believe we're going to find out that somebody jump-started here. All right, so complete restart it's being called, so the 35W, sponsored by Cabelco and Mazer Group, will get a spot back. We understand the 35W over the radio. We're hearing that the 35W jumped a little bit, but the 14 did not hold his pace consistently. So kind of both drivers' faults. So our competition director, Dale McEwen, has decided to give them both their spots back, and we're going to try it one more time in exactly the same order. So Ed Bell in the 14 alongside the 29. Those are Bailey chassis up front, a pair of Henchcrafts in the back, and the 35W is a Henchcraft. Here we go. Dylan Sabatini in the 29 car with the early lead. Ed Bell giving chase. These cars use a 16 square foot top wing, and that produces hundreds of pounds of downforce. Most of these drivers start out the race at the green flag in second gear and then shift up to third gear around turn 1, and then now they will be in third gear for the entire race. They use the stock transmission and the stock clutch. Dylan Sabatini in the FXR 29 is really flying out here tonight. Wally Butler looking around the 14 of Ed Bell. Wally Butler on the high side, and Butler into the second spot in the Henchcraft. Ed Bell drifts up, and Butler drives by. Wow, Wally Butler, fastest lap time, 17.9 seconds. That is the fastest lap of the day, 17.9 seconds for the 35W car. 3 to go. This one's almost over already. Wally Butler now giving chase on the 29 of Dylan Sabatini out of St. Anne, Manitoba. Sabatini gets a little high and gives up some ground. 2 to go. These engines revving about 13,000 RPM. Wally Butler now with the white flag out, inches up on Sabatini. Sabatini gets through 1 and 2 very smoothly, but it is turn 3 and 4 where Butler seems to catch up. Checkered flag is out. Your winner is going to be the FXR Cal Tire 29. That's Dylan Sabatini. Second spot going to the Mazer Group New Holland Agriculture Cabelco 35W. That is Wally Butler. Third to the 14, sponsored by Total Coordination and Construction and Winnipeg Moving. The 14 out of Winnipeg is Ed Bell. So a Bailey chassis wins that one. Henchcraft second and a Bailey chassis in third. Henchcraft chassis built in Pennsylvania. And the Bailey chassis built in the Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Good race for Dylan Sabatini as he gets across the pizza scale. With driver, these cars must weigh 950 pounds, so by far they are the lightest weight race cars at the Speedway, and with 180 horsepower at the crankshaft, well, light and horsepower equal one thing, and that is lots of speed. So the 29 will head back to the pit area as we get set to go with our next class. I believe we're going Midwest Modified Racing.